If you were to watch the last hours of the Nasdaq, you could see that tech stocks like Netflix, Tesla and a few others are up again. For Tesla, some investors have just gotten bored. They bought stakes in Tesla because they concluded over the past few months that Tesla is well below its value. Everything is owed to the course correction of the startups in the EV industry, on which many who are not familiar with the stock market, but believed after the Robinhood campaign with GameStop that Lord Stone, Nikola, Kanu, Faraday Future and others will go up, just like Tesla, although they have nothing built and nothing to offer yet.
You bought Tesla, which is interesting to me. I think will be interesting to our viewers as well. And it's also worth noting that the ARK stocks have made a comeback of their own. You know, by the way, over 1 month, Tesla's up 11%. You can go Teladoc or Roku or Zoom. Zoom's up 21% over the last month. Square, the same amount. Shopify, 24. Palantir, 25. You get the idea. Fastly, 29. There's some really sizable gains in these stocks, Joe. But why Tesla?
Well, a couple of weeks ago, I began to look at these emerging growth stocks, and I purchased CrowdStrike. Now I look at where we are, and I understand that trades are very difficult to come by right now. We're clearly seeing a market that is consolidating, and you're certainly seeing volatility begin to diminish. So there is this narrative, which I agree with, towards mega cap technology, but I'm already there. I own Alphabet. I own Amazon, I own Apple. I haven't stepped in and bought Amazon. What I do think investors will be doing now, and why I am going with this, to borrow Liz's word, momentum trade, this has nothing to do with fundamentals, is you will see a mean reversion performance chase towards both Netflix and Tesla in an attempt for there to be a recovery. And Scott, you're already seeing it in the last week. If you measure the performance of Tesla and Netflix relative to the other mega cap technology stocks, they are outperforming. So this is a little bit of a catch-up period. I want to play in that catch-up period for a trade. I've got to stop it in Tesla below 593.5, which is the June 16th low. We've made a series of higher lows over the last 3 months in Tesla, and I'm going to go with this trade because in this environment where we've got the stabilization of rates, I'm trying to capture an opportunity in mega cap technology where there's been an underperformance.
This hype surrounding the startups quickly turned into frustration, which led to massive panic selling by the newcomers to the stock exchange. Some also sold the newly bought Tesla shares, and such panic selling and falling prices lead to even more sales by others. So, congratulations for all these idiots, and on behalf of the grey suits, thank you for lowering the price, so the experienced brokers were able to buy Tesla share cheaply. Now the Tesla share is going up and has made a profit of 34 euros in the last few minutes alone. But Tesla is still trading below its value. It is also due to the unfortunate and unnecessary connection to Bitcoin. Tesla will still make profits after this experience, for sure, but the Bitcoin adventure was not necessary. There are also positive signals about the gigafactories. Piper Sandler, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs and others have raised the market value for Tesla to $900 or even $1,300 respectively. They assume what we recommended Tesla 2 months ago. Tesla needs to focus on expansion, complete the factories in Austin and Berlin quickly, and start production. Then open more factories where Tesla wants to sell, like India or Great Britain. Politicians have created perfect framework conditions for electric vehicles in Europe and in the USA. A lot of market research and new studies see the dominance of the electric vehicles in Europe as early as 2028, and then a few years later in China and the USA. Even German politicians have now also campaigned for Tesla in order to also accelerate the construction of the new battery production line in Berlin. The time for Tesla is now, and it's only just beginning. More volume means more units sold and more profits, without any Bitcoin. We would even go so far and recommend Tesla to massively lower the prices for Model 3 and Y in the foreseeable future, if there is a sufficient production, and to generate profits through services like full self-driving. By the way, the Model S Plaid premiered gorgeous and is really well received by the press and everyone who was able to test it. Jay Leno was just trying to break a record with the Model S Plaid and broke it.
You're ready to go. Launch. Here he goes. Wow. 9247. Wow.
Wow, I wonder if that broke a record. Jay's with us from his garage. That's fast. Was it a winner?
It was a winner. I mean, it is now the fastest production car you can buy. Faster than any Ferrari, faster than any $3.5 million Bugatti. You know, it's pretty amazing. You know, the most amazing part was that drag strip was near Bakersfield in an agricultural area. So there's farming all around. There were birds sitting on the Christmas tree. That's the light that comes down. When I stepped on the accelerator and took off and I came back down after going 152, the birds were still there. I mean, you go to any drag strip and it's just horrible noises, tires smoke, blah, 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 blah. But just the fact that you could go that fast, that swiftly, that quickly, you know, it's pretty amazing. I'm a huge fan of American technology, and especially products that developed here in America using locally sourced stuff. And that's why I love this car. $130,000 is a tremendous amount of money. But to get the same performance from internal combustion engine, you probably have to spend, in the case of Bugatti, $2.5 million, or Ferrari close to $1 million. So it's pretty amazing.
Think there's going to be a long line for these?
Well, I think so. I mean, it takes a while for people to come around, but they come around more quickly. I mean, it took 75 years to every American to get a telephone in their house, but it only took 5 years for everybody to get a computer and a cell phone. So people trust technology a little bit more, plus the fact that you have virtually no maintenance with an electric car, and also the fact that now, like the new Tesla, you get, even with the base model, you get 400 miles approximately. So that's more than a fill-up in most cars. So that problem seems to be taken care of as well.
And an American vehicle platform had just praised the car in high hymns for the quality, the technology, and the performance, which you can call up endlessly without a loss. So Porsche Taycan is dethroned, and the Model S Plaid cost a fraction of the Bugatti Veyron, and it's faster. So good job, Tesla, keep it up and keep up focusing. As always, give us a like, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you will be always the first one to get noticed when we uploaded a new video. See you next time, bye bye.